So this video is just going to be about Teddy. It's not really just about Teddy, although Teddy is wonderful. Teddy is the least feral cat I've ever had. In fact, he's the only cat that stays in the house all day. It's like he's been in the wild and he's decided, you know what, house cat it is. You love it, don't you? Anyway, the video's not actually about Teddy. So, USA, election stress. Everybody's going on about how stressed they are. I think that social media, it's like, I think it's one of those things that most of us don't understand, that it's adding a huge stressor to our lives, because it certainly is adding a huge stressor to our lives. It's everybody freaking out on social media. Oh, if Trump wins, the world's going to end, and if this happens, that happens, and he said this, and that person said that, and lies. And it just winds everybody up to be so anxious about everything, and really thinking that so much pinges on the election. Of course, so much does pinge on the election, but my point is really that if we didn't have social media to remind us about it the whole time and to make so much hype about it, I don't think everybody would be quite so stressed. And the reason I'm bringing this up now is because it does really, this is really important in eating disorder recovery, and to understand how social media is influencing you, because really what it is you're just getting everybody's opinions and everybody's implicit biases thrown at you the whole time. And so let's have a look at that, say, just with politics, because politics is about belief systems and biases and cultural biases. And so if you are a Republican person, then most of your newsfeed is full of the world's going to end if the Liberals get in. And if you are a Liberal person, then you're going to have the opposite. The world's going to end if the Republicans get in, blah, 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 blah. And so those are belief systems being thrown at you the whole time via social media, and they are amplifying your own belief system. You know, you read something, Trump said this, blah, 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 and you're like, I hate him even more, he's the worst person in the world. And, I mean, I don't like Donald Trump. Don't get me wrong on there, not a fan. But I wouldn't know that much about him if it really wasn't for social media and the media and news and things like that. So certainly my opinion of him has been very formed by media, by news sources. So then if we take that to eating disorder stuff and just opinions on food and fat phobia and opinions on weight gain and opinions on what health is, then that's actually, those messages are being thrown at you the whole time. What people are eating, what they think you should be eating. Everybody knows it's healthy to do X, Y, Z. Sitting is going to kill you. Don't sit down because that's the unhealthiest thing that you can do. All of this stuff is being thrown at you. So if you have a restrictive eating disorder, you've already got this both conscious and unconscious bias, fear of weight gain and fear of anything. A lot of us fear of rest, being still, especially fear of eating fatty foods, fear foods and all of that stuff. So then if you think how amplified that gets when you're pretty constantly, multiple times a day, being shown visually and via your iPhone or your laptop, things that amplify and agree with this. So it's all about politics, but it's really not because I want to get into that at all. I'm so over it. I'm done with it. I can't stand anybody. So I really don't want to get into that. That's not what this is about. But I just want to use that as an example of, you can see how the media and how social media really amplify the drama, and how then they report something in a really exaggerated way, and then that winds a load of other people up, and so then they go and burn something down, and then they get burnt something down, that gets reported, and then that winds other people up, and they go and burn something down. You can just see how the media really feeds the drama. So that's really a great example now of how politics is working in this country. But so look at that example when you're on your news feed today, whenever media sources, just look at how it's amplifying the drama, and then take that example and put it onto all of the food stuff and all the exercise stuff and all the healthy living stuff, and just see how actually that affects you, and how all of this content that's being consumed everywhere you look and everywhere you go and every time you look at your phone, all of that content does amplify the drama in your head. And if you can start to see that, if you can start to see the drama and how it's being fed, then you can actually start to intercept and not allow yourself get pulled into that. A lot of people do decide to just reduce their social media. No, I do. A long time ago. I don't follow anyone. I just follow horse accounts. That's all I do. Post stuff, pictures of animals, follow horse accounts. And you know what? Do I feel like I'm missing anything in life? Fuck no. All right, well, good luck everybody, whoever you voted for.